Hey, hi, welcome. I am Meredith. I am here with our message for Tuesday, the 18th of April, 2023. We're using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot for our message today. And yeah, what do we got going on? The sun's in Aries, so is the moon. We're coming on to a solar eclipse on the 20th. Mercury going retrograde on the 21st. Oh, we'll also have a new moon at the time of the eclipse as well. So get ready, get prepared. Let's see what the cards have to say about our energy atmosphere today. Look at this. We're starting out with the Eclipse card, the Eight of Cups. Pretty fantastic. I continue to feel a connection to the previous eclipses in Scorpio season. We're right on the cusp of Scorpio season. And I'm feeling a bit of an overlap from that eclipse to this one. So it feels like the continuation of the eclipse journey that began in the fall. And, you know, as we mentioned, we're exposed to really rare energies during an eclipse. These energies stay with us from 6 to 18 months, sometimes even longer. So I do feel that we're rolling in some of the energy of the previous eclipse season. And then we have the moon accompanying the Eight of Cups. So something is going to come to, it's going to surface. Something in our depths within self relationship is going to come to the surface in this eclipse. I feel like this is us walking into that energy, and I'm sensing great intuitive discovery or intuitive epiphany will be had this week. I'm not sensing that this is just for the energy atmosphere of the day today. This is going onward. So the moon is borrowed light of the sun, sitting next to the eclipse card, the Eight of Cups. We're moving into more favorable life experience conditions. And we've seen this in the cards repeatedly in our recent readings. So this is great confirmation to that message. I do feel, though, there's some level of unexpected change here. We have excited anticipation for the oncoming changes. We've been deliberate and intentional about being co-creative with our beautiful, magical, and mystical manifestation. And I'm sensing some sort of evidence rises from the depth for us in regard to this Eight of Cups energy and how we move on from our current really good circumstances into even better circumstances. Let's see what's next. Look at this, Ten of Swords. Now there's a powerful card. This, you know, tens are about fulfillment, completion, the end of a cycle, and this is a whole new phase of energy. Perfect for the oncoming eclipse here, because these 10 swords represent our collective Ace of Swords energy. Ace of Swords to the power of 10, right? So brilliant clarity, everlasting strength. This is us moving onward with that energy. And I'm feeling one phase of life experience is coming to an end. We talked about this, I feel, a little bit in yesterday's reading when we had those 3 nines come out for us. So in particular, that Nine of Cups, a lot of investment goes into that Nine of Cups, which then got confirmed by the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. And here we are in the Eight of Cups walking onto the Nine of Cups. That's where we're headed on this card, to a dream come true, a wish fulfillment, an answered prayer. And that's part of what's rising up out of our depths here on the Moon card. And also there's an overlap, as I mentioned, to the previous eclipses. So it's possible our Ten of Swords is bringing some exceptional clarity to us in terms of self-mastery, because this is the fallen master who will get up and walk on toward that horizon into a whole new phase. So there's a blessing that's rising out of this Moon card. Yeah, look at this. Then we have the World. How amazing is that? Because there's the ultimate in fulfillment in a tarot card. The World is the last of the major arcana, and it's all about the reward of everything that you have invested in your journey, in your dream. So this is a beautiful alignment here with the first 4 cards in the reading. Next we have, look at that. This reading is not for the faint of heart, because here's the Tower. So now we've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana down on the table, one of them being the Tower. Now this is a card that showed up for us last week, and it showed up in first position, which at the time, I know we were speaking on it in terms of being intentional and deliberate about taking down our towers, which we are. We're very interested in our personal growth and living within this reward here of the world. So it's really nice that these two are sitting here together, because I feel like the World card might take some of the sting out of that Tower if there's a bit of shock and awe that comes from this card. Though the connection I'm also feeling here is that the shock and awe is delightful in the oncoming eclipse energy. We surprise ourselves, because I feel like that 9 of Swords that's been dogging us a bit, the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups from yesterday's reading, also indicates, in connection to this reading, something we don't exactly see coming. As if we were so long in the process, we kind of forgot 1 or 2 aspects that were super important to us, as in it's been so long that we've been in a co-creative process with the Divine All that we've kind of overlooked some of the fine details, and I feel that that's the shock and surprise. It's a happy shock, a happy surprise. So if we'd started out with this whole grandiose manifestation for ourselves, and our egos got involved, and then we're months and some of us years into a manifestation process with something, and then all of a sudden, shazam, here it is, Tower moment showing up on our foundation. We're having one of those, oh my gosh, I've been so long in this journey that I didn't think this or that would happen, and here it's happening. It's happening in the cards with the Tower. Yeah, you know, here now we have the 7 of Cups with the Tower, and this is great confirmation to what I was just saying, because I feel like here we are looking back at the beginning of our manifestation journey, and now we're seeing all the evidence, all the options. So now we have the 7 and the 8 of Cups in the reading too. So we have great progression, though I don't feel that we're spoiled for choice here. I feel that we are so whelmed by everything that is rising out of our depths that we're surprising the heck out of ourselves. Yet again, Tower, followed by the Hermit. Wasn't the Hermit in yesterday's reading too? This is a fantastic card, because this is, and its placement is wonderful here at the last part of this reading at the tail end, because we're going to find ourselves on a whole new landscape, on a whole new foundation. We've been in a super stable environment, and things are being shaken up and changed through the eclipse energy, through Mercury moving into retrograde, through our own self-discoveries here, 10 of Swords, and our brilliant clarity. And so here we are as the Hermit at the end of the reading, holding our lantern aloft so that we can see just how much further we can go in the celebration of all that's unfolding in the now. Let's take a look at what's on the bottom of the deck. 6 of Swords, great, excellent momentum. This is moving into calmer waters, and I feel this is kind of a continuation of this 8 of Cups. Now, yes, our destination here is the 9 of Cups. Again, we saw that yesterday. And this 6 of Swords is part of that journey, smoothing our own path, smoothing the way, and making our way onto this new horizon, the new landscape. Now we have the King of Wands. He's a great leader. That's one of the core meanings of the King of Wands, leadership. And he's also motivated, really driven, has loads of life experience, exceptionally passionate about anything that he puts his attention on, anything that moves his heart, he is passionate about it. So this engages our ambition and our motivation to continue in the journey. And I feel there's a connection there to yesterday's set of 3 9s that popped out, most especially that 9 of Wands, because do we have the energy, the fortitude to go the distance? The King of Wands says yes, especially with these 2 cards of traveling, being in the journey with the 8 and the 6. Have we got what it takes to go all the way? We certainly do. And we actually have more options than we even planned for. Things are working out better than we dreamed at the beginning. And that's where the surprise delight comes from. Now we have the 6 of Pentacles, the card of generosity, reciprocity, and investment. And these are scales that are very well balanced for us. Again, this is another message of stability in the journey. Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition. And keep your mind and your heart-mind connection on what is of value to you here. Be emotionally awake, aware, alert, and intimate within your self-relationship so that you are absolutely staying true to the vision you have held for yourself. So you do not deviate from this path. And I feel that we won't, because we have the World here. There's a lot of strong, fixed energy there. So we're very fixed on our fulfillment. And we're going to be awake, aware, and alert to anything that may attempt to draw our attention away from the ultimate goal we have set for ourselves. Next card, Page of Pentacles. I love this. This is investing in what grows. And this is also a message of fresh opportunity. And I feel the dream fills in a much bigger way than initially planned for. You know, take a look at this page. He's on a landscape and he appears like a giant. Look how small the trees and the hillside and the stream are to this page. So things are going to be a lot bigger, much more grand than originally envisioned. There's more surprise coming out of that tower. Let's take a look at, and you know, that may be exactly what the Hermit is holding the lantern for, so that we can see our way to this type of experience in the journey. Angel answers, here to answer your questions, confirm things for you. Our first is peaceful resolution. This card is so sweet. It's very calming for us, especially in the face of the excitement and the surprise and the awe that we're feeling off the tower and in the journey of the 8 and the 6 here. Next, abundance. This is confirming our beautiful 7 of Cups as well, because that 7 of Cups I know means we have a lot of option, we have a lot of choice before it. But the 7 is also, that particular 7 for me is also about abundance, bounty. Another indication of just how much resource we have to invest in our fulfillment. One more. Let go. That's such a great message for us too, because we may attempt to control this flow, and there's no controlling it. It's what my guides are saying is we are in the experience of prayers being answered, and that is an energetic spiritual blossoming that no one needs to control at all. So just let go with the flow, enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. One more card. Ooh, maybe not. Yes, one. Oh, look, there it is. Big happy changes. It's exactly what we're aimed at, and it's exactly what we're getting, and then some. All right. Final word on the reading from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? We have Winter's Dream, gestation period. My feeling is that's coming to life. And if I recall correctly, we saw the Empress from the bottom of the deck in yesterday's reading. And I feel that we're living in the evidence of everything we've previously invested, and then there's so much more coming out of the dream for us. It's arriving on our foundation with great delight and happiness. This one sort of came out. It sort of slipped sideways out of the deck. I'm going to offer it up. We have Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. And that may come out of, yet again, a connection to those nines that we saw in yesterday's reading. We've gone through great transformation to create the big happy changes, and I feel that this card confirms that. As I am so fond of saying, a lot goes into the Nine of Cups. It's not exactly a whimsical card. We've donated our blood, sweat, and tears to whatever's fulfilling off that Nine of Cups. And that's why we're in this journey on the 8 and building toward a really delightful experience here in the Tower. So there's a lot of blessing on offer to us. Get prepared for this beautiful eclipse and make the very most of it. Peace, love, joy, happiness to each and every one of you. Namaste.